Hello and welcome everyone. This is Chris from England with a new special lesson for the Learn English as Easy as Pie Facebook page. The objective of today's lesson is something a bit different. It is to give you some details about strange jobs and silly job titles. I want to thank especially the admin of the page, Mojtaba Yaghoubi, for the suggestion and for sharing it with everyone. As usual, I have written plenty of notes in the description. You can read along on YouTube and on Facebook. So today we have lots of interesting information and plenty of vocabulary which you might not have heard before. I will start by explaining some strange jobs and then job titles. Here we go then. The first job I want to talk about is Feng Shui consultants. I think it's a Japanese word. And these are consultants which visit offices and homes to ensure a harmonious environment. I think this involves arranging furniture in a particular way, but personally I don't understand the benefits. Embalmers. These are people who specialise in preparing bodies for the afterlife. Dog psychologists. Individuals trained to analyse the behaviours and characteristics of troublesome canines, dogs. Kosher certification consultants. Experts on Judaism who ensure that food is prepared in accordance with Jewish law. Painting authenticators. These are people who check paintings to verify whether they are real or fake. Saddle consultants. A saddle is the thing people use to ride a horse, so a saddle consultant is someone who tries to make sure that people riding horses have the best possible saddle for their job. Something very important in Britain, the Raven Master. There is a big tower called the Tower of London, and up at the top there are lots of ravens, big birds. There is a man who is charged with looking after the birds in particular. Something fun, if you like Lego, a Lego sculptor. There are 8 of these in the world apparently, and they build those big Lego models that you can see especially at Legoland, of course. Pet food taster. Someone who has to try out pet food because apparently they can't test them on animals because the animals can't tell them whether it's good or bad. So they have people who try pet food. Again related to dogs. Dog yoga teacher. So these are people that teach yoga for dogs, and the people, their owners, are involved as well. And recently I read a story about the US awarding athlete visas to people playing computer games. This means that people who were very good at certain computer games could actually earn visas to work in the US. Some interesting ideas. Maybe you will want to try some of those jobs yourself, I don't know. And the second part, which I'm going to start now, is silly job titles. What this means is that if people have, not bad jobs, but the jobs might be considered or perceived as boring or simple, then the companies will give them very impressive names, job titles, to make it sound a bit better. However, this becomes somewhat farcical and a bit of a joke because the titles become ridiculous. And here are more. They are in the description. Some people who are food testers are called product testing associates. Recruitment consultants can be called global talent supply. A very important job, this. Bin man. This is someone who goes around with the big lorry and clears up people's bins from the streets. They are now known as waste management and disposal technicians. Librarian, someone who works in a library. This is traditionally very uncool. They are sometimes known as information advisors now. Call centre staff. A call centre is our name for an office where everyone sits at phones and has to call people on behalf of a company to maybe sell things or to answer questions about technology. And call centre staff are sometimes known as collections and recoveries credit services advisors. A cold caller, this is someone who is in the call centre and is specifically calling people to sell stuff. We call them cold callers because they will speak for a little bit then go. It's a very cold method of communication. They are called communications executives sometimes. An accountant. A lot of people consider accountancy very boring. Accountants can be called worldwide marine asset financial analysts. Tax collector, not a popular job at all. A debt management officer. A museum tour guide is called sometimes coordinator of interpretive teaching. Someone who works in a bank. Mission control analyst. Sounds like they are working for NASA on a space project. Lifeguard, that's someone who works by the sea or a swimming pool in case people get in trouble in the water. They can be called wet leisure assistants. A dishwasher. This is someone who works in a pub or a cafe washing dishes when they are dirty. Underwater ceramic technician. A person who works in a Subway shop making sandwiches are called sandwich technicians. And finally, one of my favourites, receptionists. One company called their receptionist the Director of First Impressions. There we are then. I hope that was something different and maybe a bit interesting for you, to do with strange jobs and silly job titles. Everything was in the description for you to read through. Thank you for your time and for joining me today. And I want to say again, many thanks indeed to Mojtaba Yaghoubi for the idea, for sharing this, and for all your work on the Learn English as Pi Facebook page. I hope that everyone is using that regularly, and if you don't, please like it to enjoy their free material that they post every day to learn English. For my own material, you can join on YouTube, and I post general English lessons as well as British English because I'm from England. I have a Facebook page and a Facebook group and a Twitter account. You can find the links to all these things. They are free and the links are in the YouTube description. And there's also the website at learnbritishenglish.co.uk, the Tumblr site and other things as well. Please join me. Everyone is welcome. You can invite your friends and fellow students. It will be good to see more of you. I've got some more videos to post very soon. Please keep in touch with those. But every day on Facebook and the website I'm posting other material as well to help you learn English. That's it for now. Once again, many thanks for your time and support. I wish you the best with your English studies and with everything else. My greetings to you from England. I will see you next time.